This is Rox. Rox is a 4-year-old, and he's just starting to get to where I trust him.
Joining us on the hunt is USU PhD student Ruger Carter. Ruger has been studying sage grouse, chukar, and huns out here in the West Desert. He says chukar numbers are as good as he's ever seen.
We got a dog on point. Son of a gun, Rox. Why are you always pointing uphill?
For reference, I think 2 years ago out here, gray partridge and chukar on some of my plots and stuff.
Snaps is backing.
You know, I had maybe 100 detections. Last year it was like 20. This year I think I'm over 300. So yeah, it's, at least from what I've seen, it's better than it's been in the last 3 years, and I think most people would agree it's as good as it's been in 20 years.
It's really good in some places, for
really
sure.
good in some places. So.
We saw those dogs on point from way down low in the canyon, and we've hiked all the way up to get above them. It's almost impossible to shoot chukars from below them, so you always try and get above them.
Okay, I see the bird. There's at least one bird. It's right in front of the dog. It's trying to sneak out on us. Let's keep moving. It's probably going to fly your way, Ruger.
Get him, Ruger.
There's more than one. There's several.
Yeah.
Here they go. How many did you get? I got 2, I think.
I got one. We may have shot the same
there's
one.
running right there.
That was good stuff.
As a hunter, it's kind of nice to see someone doing work to preserve these animals that is actually a hunter, and you are. So it's fun to see. Do you think that's important?
I do, or at least understanding where a lot of the funding for research comes from.
Well, that's a big bird.
Yeah, take that one from me. Good.
Good dog.
Dead bird, fetch.
A lot of funding for wildlife research comes from hunting, you know, and some of the money generated through hunting, the Pittman-Robertson Fund and things of that nature, right?
Good boy.
The Utah Chukar and Wildlife Foundation has graciously supported my project and many others across the state, and that's extremely appreciative.
I've got 2.
You've got 2 in your, okay, and I got 2.
We got 5.
We got 5, nice. Nice work. This is gonna be one of your guys'. Yeah. Whew.
That's chukar hunting in Utah.
It is, boy, yeah.
I feel like a lot of hunters oftentimes look at where an animal is during the fall, during the hunting season.
Let's go kill more birds though.
Says the guy with 2.
You got 2?
I got 3.
You got 3? Oh yeah.
And they think that is where they are all the time. That's where they, they breed, they nest, whatever, right?
We found that out today. That's not the case.
Yeah, and that just turned out to be not the case, right?
Bret and I started the morning hunting up high, but never turned up a bird. After regrouping, we started hitting the lower hills like the other guys in the group, and wouldn't you know it, we found birds.
So we got a point down here, 170 yards just off of this edge. So hopefully we have another flush like that last one, and we all do well with the guns. And you've got to find food. Those birds, they want to find green up this time of year. So if you're hunting and you're walking and you're not seeing a good food source this time of year, change elevation. Go higher if you need to, go lower if you need to, until you find that green up. And that's exactly what these birds were that we just shot. They were in here, I'm sure, eating green up.
Shot.
It's a good shot. Good boy, Rox. Get him. Good shot. Where you learn to shoot?
That was a tough shot.
That was a tough shot. Fetch.
That one's in the tree.
It's stuck in the tree?
Yeah, I believe so.
What are you gonna do about that?
Climb.
Dead bird, fetch. He's got it. Fetch. Good boy.
Hey, here.
Down the rocks.
Come here. Good boy.
Good boy.
Good dog. Good dog, I know.
It's like he got hold of that loose skin and couldn't.
Oh. I'm tired.
So Rox is below us. Snaps is behind us on point somewhere.
I got a dog on point right here.
Rox is closer. We'll go to Rox. Snaps will stand.
I can see his tail.
Okay. If we're gonna hunt, keep hunting chukars and grouse and have birds to hunt, I mean, we have to have these public lands. I mean, it's hard to find private lands. Out here, anybody can do this.
It's a little more rewarding, I think, on public lands.
It is.
I got a bird.
You see one?
I think right here.
Yeah, I would have only had one shot, and it's the one you happen to smoke. Fetch!
The BLM and the Utah Chukar Foundation have been funding this research out in the West Desert for nearly 3 years. One of the things these researchers are looking into is how fire interacts with not just sage grouse, but chukars, huns, deer, songbirds, everything.
Right here, buddy. Good boy.
And so just as fire moves through, how these impact sage-grouse populations, how they impact chukar and gray partridge populations. And sometimes, you know, a fire could really help a chukar and really hurt a sage-grouse.
All right, Rox, let's see what you got.
It was a chance to keep track of some of these populations out here and just see how they respond to these kinds of disturbances on our rangelands. Fire's not going away, it's just how do we manage it.
I got my one.
I got two.
Nice. Nice.
Unless we shot the same bird.
Oh, we did?
I don't know. I said I got two unless we shot the
I don't
same
know.
bird. Good boy. Fetch, Rox. This is Snaps. He's got one. Good boy, Snaps. Fetch him up. Oh, that is a nice chukar. Just beautiful birds. Look at that bird. We shot the same bird, but if you want to have a limit, great. If not,
good.
We'll go get our last birds together.
Yeah.
We're both at 4 now.
These researchers say the winters of 23 and 24 were both good for chukars and huns, but some years when chukar numbers are up, huns are sometimes down. It's something they're trying to figure out.
So what it tells me is we don't understand all the mechanisms driving their populations, and it's not exactly the same as chukars. That's what's been confusing. We often lump them into this same...
Because they look alike.
They look alike, they use a lot of the same habitats, and so we just assume they respond the same, but they're not.
Keep going. They're probably over this if there's any left.
It's things that keep me up at night as a scientist and as a bird hunter, too. Yeah.
They're both up this year.
Very much so.
Everybody should take advantage of it because it won't last.
Somewhere.
Hunting behind good dogs, athletes like Bret's, is so much fun. A chukar hunt will definitely tax you, but man, it is oh so worth it.
See.
When Bret released his dogs and they immediately went back on point,
Good.
we knew we were in the right spot.
Got one.
Yes.
Look at that!
Wow. Way to go, Eco.
Oh, I'm gonna die right here. Just send the helicopter. Oh my gosh.
Nice work, my friend. Right here, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. That was good stuff right there.
I'll give you $5 to bring it up here.
I'm gonna throw it.
Okay.
You're gonna catch it.
Throw it. My legs are done.
Some years I'd feel bad about filling limits, but not this year. It's really wonderful.
I don't know about you, but I've never been so excited to see a bird fall.
That was fun, wasn't it?
That was cool.
Oh, man.
And you're right. Dogs go on point, and you just get a little bit extra
Yeah.
oomph in you, because I was done a half mile back there.
Well, we finished our limit together, right? So that's pretty cool. We had a really good day.
I'm tired. I think the best part for me coming out with you guys is learning more about the birds, their habitat, and I don't know about you, Bret, but that's fascinating.
Oh, it's way fascinating.
Yeah.
It's fun hanging out with these guys.
And you guys need funding.
Ruger here's a graduate student working on his PhD, and we had to get some grants and funding to help him be out here and working with these birds.
Yeah. So if you're a chukar hunter, support the Chukar Federation.
They've supported our research for over
long time.
10 years now.
Yeah.
They've been giving us money every year.
UtahChukar.org.
Yeah, and the banquet's coming up.
The banquet's coming up in February.
I'm Adam Eagle, KSL Outdoors. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.